Well, I think Limkokwing University of Creative Technology is a wowing university. I keep referring to that. Life on campus has been awesome. It's great. It's especially for us in Sierra Leone, it's tertiary learning like we've never seen before.
And when it comes to doing your work as a student, you become more creative, you become more innovative, and then at the end of the day, upon graduating here at Limkokwing, you go out there to transform the nation. So for me, in a nutshell, Limkokwing University is a home of transformation, innovation, creativity.
From the broadcasting and journalism aspect, I've been telling people that I feel like I'm working for CNN, because there are times when your lecturers come and tell you, go and work on a documentary, go and do a report, go and do a newsroom. So it's always like you're actually in the field and you're working. So for those without the experience, well, once you graduate, it's something you've done both in practical and in theory. So it's quite a different learning system, and it's just beautiful here in Sierra Leone.
Good evening. This is Prime Eagle Television News at 8 p.m. I am Idisa Kamara.
On G2 TV, channel 32 with me, Daphne Marcus Cargo.
Hello and welcome to Showreel on EduCity. Our focus for today will be on hygiene. I am Phebean Swill.
Basically, when you come to Limkokwing University, if you want to learn, you will learn. If you don't want to learn, you will learn. It sounds confusing because what I'm trying to say here, when you come to Limkokwing University, even if you have the passion of what you're doing out there, when you're here, you choose any course, the lecturers, the students, and all those around in the campus will give you that encouragement, that zeal for you to learn what you need to learn.
So it's prestigious enough, you say, I am a Limkokwing graduate. And that's just what I am aiming at getting. It's an experience you would love. It's the best place you would want to study. Before this time, I was not able to do documentary, some graphic design stuff, and other things, especially when it comes to camera. Because for me, my passion here is photography. Though I'm studying broadcasting and journalism, and it's all involved in broadcasting and journalism, I've learned a lot when it comes to operating a camera, shooting a documentary, because it's part of the course that we're doing. So for Babj, this semester we just concluded, we did two. The graphic design and publication, we had to do a newspaper layout. So it was a group work. Every group had to go, we did a newspaper. So you would see it and you're like, oh wow, this is a newspaper. Yeah, but it was done by the Limkokwing students. We also did documentary. Our final project was for every group to go and do a documentary on something. You had beautiful documentaries from students, the effort and everything. So now, at this point, we could even do a newspaper on our own. We can do a documentary.
Agriculture remains the bedrock of the national economy, contributing 71% of GDP in 2016, with 63% of the economically active population employed in the sector in 2015, mainly at subsistence level.
Imagine when we complete all the 8 semesters, we would be unstoppable.
Well, for this final semester, we did the documentary on any issue or any topic on the country. So for my group, we decided to look at physical fitness. Well, why we decided to look at physical fitness, I have a colleague of mine by the name of Swill who is growing so fat, the stomach is so big. So I sat down one day and said that physical exercise is very much important to human body. So you doing physical exercise, because he started it and and I saw how important it was when I started doing physical exercise, how reduced the body was. So I said we need to do a documentary to help educate people about physical exercise. So we took up the project that we write a proposal, present it to the lecturer, and then he asked us to go ahead and do the work. So we went to the field. It was really challenging because there are people who don't like their face to be on camera, especially when they say camera, saying, because for me, I've been working for several TV stations, so they thought it is going to be for news or whatsoever, so they were afraid of the camera. So you're talking to those people for them to allow you to take footage of them, also even go to the gyms, so that you can have interview with those that are the instructors there at the gym. It's very difficult. But then one thing I learned again at Limkokwing, you have to be patient and persevere in what you're doing. So we try to indulge that habit of patience in us to see our best we can cajole those we wanted to interview. So our work was basically focusing on physical fitness, where we interview people who are doing physical exercise in different fitness centers, head coach, and also health practitioners to give us an expert experience about the importance of physical exercise.
Weightlifting is a major component of physical exercise, which also helps in the developing of the human body. Weightlifting is a common type of strength training for developing the strength and size of skeletal muscles. It utilizes the force of gravity in the form of weight bars, dumbbells, or weight stacks in order to oppose the force generated by muscles through contraction. What are the benefits of weightlifting and other physical exercise to the human body? Mohammed Hamza is the head coach at the Gary Nickel Fitness Center. He explains more.
Actually, the health benefits of physical exercise, it helps you for you to keep yourself fit, then it helps you for you to stay healthy.
The best thing you can do for yourself as a Sierra Leonean, or even if you're in West Africa, you should just be a Limkokwing graduate. Because Limkokwing University caters for people who want to make a difference.